Hey guys, I'm Michael Ness, the Redneck Highway, and welcome back to Restoration Nation. So today, we finally got this mag working, and we're going to show you exactly how and what exactly we finally figured out was going wrong with the dang thing that was causing us to consistently have issues with spark. So yeah, let's get to it.
So we purchased that.
Rebuild kit. Where's the condenser?
It's in there.
Oh, it was hiding. It was there.
So when you're buying stuff off Amazon, they always include way too much packaging. Just bought a new rotor, which he already had. Then we got new points and condenser in here. So take out all the guesswork out of whether or not it works or not. These kits range, what was it, 25, 30 bucks?
I think so.
Which is relatively cheap considering this tractor hasn't been made in 70 years?
80.
Yeah, something like that. May as well go like that. Then we got a new condenser here, which that should be straight.
Is it bent?
It's bent.
Of course.
Hopefully in straightening that when it goes in the housing it doesn't cause it to fail, because it's pretty sure that's the part that's failing. So here we are with the mag again, and let's start by popping off the cap, which doesn't want to come off.
Hitting me in the face.
What the heck? Wow. There it goes. I'll set that over here. I'll check that camera. So I thought you said you bought a new one of these. Oh, you bought a new cap.
I bought a new.
So you can see here if I can get it to focus. Right there. She's chewed up. Not exactly pretty. As opposed to the new one that is nice and finished. These things should just barely rub on these here. So when the rotor's spinning, okay, you can't really tell. So I'll put it upside down like this. That rotor, it's in their angle, just so you know. This for visualization will just barely make contact with that. But much like welding or anything else, it is a spark, and over time it will eat at it. So you can polish these, but it was working, it just not well done. So we need tools. Tools always help.
What about the points were located behind that?
That's that gear I lubed.
Oh yeah, I remember, yeah.
That's the reduction gear for spinning. Every time this spins one, it spins a quarter turn.
Ah, I see.
That way it's getting to each individual point of sparking every time it spins.
The screw said, screw you.
All nice and clean. And that's all pretty clean. So there's the old points. And I don't think we can see. We'll just show when these get pulled off. We've polished these, but since we got new ones in the kit, we're just going to go ahead and replace it. That's going to be the fun wire to get off. Because you kind of tell that the bolt's underneath it. And I remember putting it in and complaining a lot. All right, I'm gonna have Michael take the top off here. Crappy little happy guitar song.
It's actually called Travel.
I knew that too.
It's just what comes with iMovie. Because I edit everything through iMovie. Because I'm too cheap to buy actual recording software. You put these on tight last time.
Well, you don't want water getting in there.
True.
Come on now. Ooh, I wish this place was insulated better. It's a little chilly. Flash it back
Yeah, flash it. Alright. So there's the condenser we need to replace. This is the coil. And then...
I should look in the camera and make sure it's showing up.
No, I can only see this time. Oh yeah, compared to the last one where I just had to delete like half my footage because most of it was just on my rear end. A guy did comment about that. A guy did comment on that. I said, and I put in the comments, I said, yeah, I deleted it because only you could see was my rear end. That's all you could see. Yeah, you see that that little piece there that's spinning? I believe that's the magnet, right? That piece that's spinning down there, that's a magnet?
No.
That's the rotor.
All the magnetic stuff is down in here. It's gonna be hard to show. So down here, I don't know if you can see the tip of the screwdriver. Right here, on the other side is a magnet.
Well, that thing's to pick up, isn't
And
it?
as this thing spins around, you can see the cam lobe coming up there. Goes past, and when it leaves, which I can't really show because it's got the detent here that'll cause it to snap, so it actually brakes it at a high enough speed, and that brakes and causes the electrical current to be broken. That's what actually generates the electricity. So you need to take that screw out, that out, that has to come out. Oh, it screws into that. Okay, we're good.
Oh, you thought like there was a style?
Need a bigger bench. Actually, I need to get those benches with the drawers under here. Husky's got a nice one. I'd like to have it.
I wonder if that's the same one I was looking at.
Like, it has like 1,000 pound capacity or something like that on the top of it. And then, switch to 1/4 inch here. I don't know. It just seemed like a nice thing. I was going to replace that, move that to the basement for the wood shop, and from there. Ooh. Let's get that off carefully. So pulled the. So what this is this the kill switch here. This here screws in there. It's insulated, and then this little wire guy here goes on side of that with the wire end, and that goes to your kill switch on the tractor. Really, all you need to do is bridge the gap between here and the outside of the mag, and it kills all the fire, all the spark, and we'll shut the tractor off. So you can shut it off without getting off of it while it's still running. They run a wire to a switch up on the column. I'm sure Michael will show that to you in a later video when he gets it on. Maybe he already covered it when he tried starting it. I don't remember.
I think
I should take this cover off first so we can slide that out.
Well, we'll shoot that up.
Being put in wrong? Maybe that's why I didn't have any spark.
I doubt it, but it's more like plastic. It does amaze me when I see plastic on anything that's older than like the 80s. So that's remember when like everything just all of a sudden went like pure plastic, especially all the cars.
Okay. Now, there's a wire on the head of this. You'll be able to fit through this hole. It just barely fits. There. There's a wire on the head here. That'll be fun getting back on. Guess you can't get your fingers down there very well, but there. removal of the old condenser, which we did test this in the previous video and it passed, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. You can see how they've cheapened them, as most things get, especially because that's bent. But what do you expect for 20 bucks from China? You could buy this through your local Case International dealer for this particular tractor. But we went Amazon route.
It was cheaper.
It was cheaper.
By like 30 bucks. I think they wanted like $50 for the kit.
I don't know. I didn't. I remember. I didn't look it up. I just confirmed that was what you needed.
I think it was $50 for the dealership and like 20 bucks off Amazon.
Actually, I shouldn't tighten that up yet. Leave that loose, because this here is how we draw everything in.
You probably should have tested the new condenser and make sure it worked.
Probably. However, I don't know where my tester is right now. I think I broke it.
You broke it?
Yeah, the cable's getting pretty crappy. I've had that one for a long time. I like that one. I should buy another one from Harbor Freight. And golly, I just keep name dropping. I gotta stop doing that.
Well, I name dropped it in the last video.
It's all fun and games until they decide we're gonna sue you for using our
They're
name.
not gonna sue you for that. They'll be like free advertising.
Well, yeah, that's unless you're doing something stupid with their stuff. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Unless you're bad mouthing them, that's the only time.
The only thing I got to say bad against Harbor Freight is that there aren't more of them closer by. All right, so we got the new condenser in. I'm gonna put this plate on again so I don't forget. This thing's hideous, man. Hideous! Call yourself Restoration Nation. Let's go to Rusty. Restoration Nation. Okay. Technically this thing needs to come all the way apart because this has to be painted, but we're wanting to see if the tractor will run. We can restore the mag 100% later. Okay. At this point, I'm going to put the cap back on because I want to be able to turn it up like this and I don't want to wreck it. It does not have to go on before you're done, necessarily. I hate this time of year.
Why?
It gets cold. It gets dark early.
I wouldn't mind the cold if it just snowed some more. Problem is that it's like every time we get some snow, it's like the next day it goes above 32 and then it all freaking melts. And we just have a giant mud bog everywhere.
Well, it was fun plowing the drive of the outside the other day. Started right up too. I was happy. A lot of times in the winter when it's been sitting for a while, especially, 'cause it's been sitting for about a month. It says, nope, we're not starting. Okay, where to start here? As I recall, couldn't quite. There we go. Of course, it's got to come all the way off. But I think if I get it loosened up enough here, and I can grab this gently. This is really old. It's not plastic. Forget what material it is. It's almost like a nylon. Anyways, gently grab that. It'll pull out after you get the screw loose just the tiniest bit. Actually, maybe you don't need to loosen the screw at all, but with the way that cable was in there, I wasn't sure. You gotta make sure that when you put it back on doesn't touch any of the surrounding casing, which is one of the issues I found one other time when we had issues with it. All right. Oh geez, we thought we had those points clean. We should have taken them off in that video. Look at that. Golly. Let's see if I can get that to see how unlevel they are. And they're actually kind of black. These are, geez, the fact that I was getting spark out of this all is pretty impressive. I wish the camera would do a little bit better job, but these are worn out. Junk.
Part of the reason why the thing wasn't being sparked.
Oh shoot, that was in there tight. Okay, so maybe the points are the problem. Like I said, we replaced everything because this time we want it to work, and I don't want to take it apart again. This one's same issue. There, you can see it pretty good there. You can see how it's like actually, you can see where the other one's hitting it. It's kind of created a crescent shape divot. These could probably be filed down and work if you really wanted to, but they'd be so thin. At that point, the next adjustment, it wouldn't be worth it. So it's just easier to cut your losses at this point with them. So we'll put this back on here for now, just loosely. Getting too old for this crap.
You're only 34.
I'm an old soul, what can I say? And we'll just put that and put it in the full down. Won't tighten it up. Just put her all the way down so it doesn't get in the way. And we'll grab this guy again, and I lost the screw out of it. I don't know if that video is going to have any footage worth anything on it. Probably should have been more at my face.
I zoomed it in there actually more. Because I was like, oh, we're not going to get to use from there.
So, this should have been for talking. I don't know, we're experimenting. Experimenting with these nuts. So this part goes over this peg here. This part slides in here, and it's kind of a finagling, kind of, because this is a spring. And you kind of got to just finagle it. Eventually it slides down in there nicely. You see the cam lobe where it rests there to open and close the points. Now we got to put it in the full open position. You got my feeler gauges right there on the edge of the bench. 16 thousandths.
It went straight to 17.
You gotta look through them. It's kind of goofy. Here, there might be the other set. I don't know.
There's 16.
Yeah, I don't understand why they come up with those.
They just come in the order that sizes.
We're gonna go with 16. It might have been 18. I gotta double check that. Pretty sure it's 16 will work. I'm pretty sure it's 16. So pinch that in there gently. Yeah, magnetic screwdrivers. Blessing and a curse. Yeah, they didn't have that in there straight at all. Just a touch. I actually don't like this particular set. I won't say where I got it from because we were talking goodness about them earlier. This is just a preference, so it's not a bad tool. It's just... God darn it. I want this to where it just barely drags in there. Perfect. All right, that's done. In theory now, if I put a spark plug wire on here, this is where we probably need to go on the camera. Move it around. I'm hearing the music for this stupid thing in my head right now, as we're just like I know that that's what's gonna be playing in the background. All right. Gosh, I had a spark plug out here on the bench, but apparently I put it away. All right. I don't know if we'll be able to catch this on the camera or not. And also, I don't like that support there because you can't see where you're looking. But trying to get my hand out of the way. Can't. Did you get me a vise for Christmas?
No, I didn't get you a vise for Christmas.
And I can't turn it where I can see my hand. Maybe if I turn the mag around in here, it'll be better. Hey, look at that. We found an oiling space right there. A couple drops every day for every use. Probably in the manual it'd say something like couple drops, oil mag daily or oil mag every 5 to 7 hours of use or something like that. Fun part, fighting with the spark plug wire so you don't get zapped. We're looking for a spark to jump those points right there. Hopefully.
There we go.
It's a nice bright one. Yeah, just the spring when I smacked my fingers. Beautiful. That was purty. So now, as long as when I put that gear assembly back together, I'm starting to wonder if you can put that together wrong or not. Because if I don't have it together right, it's not going to time right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the cap and rotor back on and see if we have spark there. If we don't, my dumbness, put this guy together. You're a horrible cameraman. I need a third person. I timed this wrong when I had it together. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I feel like it'd only go together one way though. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. All right.
You're doing the same thing I was doing the last minute where you're showing something but you're too high. I did that same thing.
Well, I mean, if I was doing this without another person, I'd probably be using the front-facing camera for the one I'm talking to and showing in. And I'm using this one. Unfortunately, that brace is, I don't know. Okay. So this needs to turn down for what? There's a little cam in there, or a little flat spot. I don't know how well it's showing up in the video, and there's a little flat spot on that. So, there we go. Why can't I turn it? There we go. Where'd the other screw go? There it is. Got this nice little tray, and I can't even keep my crap together. Hypocrite. I feel like this is not this screw. I feel like that's way bigger than it needs to be. Whatever.
Yeah, that's...
They're all the same size.
No.
No? Take that later. God darn, I hate all the metal chips.
One of the things I'm going to demagnetize the screwdriver. Besides just beating it rapidly, repeatedly until it goes away.
Isn't like heating it up cherry red and letting it slowly cool take the electromagnetic field out?
I do not know.
Thought you would know, being a welder.
I don't deal with anything magnetic.
Because I know with MIG welders, sometimes things will end up magnetized while you're welding.
I never had that happen to me at work.
I think it's like using too little voltage and then the wire doesn't melt and it just energizes it or something, I don't know.
I've never had that happen to me before. Then again, all our machines are pretty much fine-tuned to exactly what I need them.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, I love the professional welders because you can fine-tune your exact voltage to like the 10th of a volt, and also you can have it.
You mean not like mine where I just have 6 presets and I have no idea what the actual voltage is?
I hate that so much. How, like, all the amateur welders, all the like hobbyist welders, all have like a couple seconds. For me, when I'm a professional, I'm used to using professional equipment. It's like, dang it, I can't fine-tune it. It's not the way I like it exactly.
You didn't see what I did?
Oh. Don't ever try that hole.
All right. Yeah. All right. Just try to get this. I thought this was a new cap, dude. Come on. Trying to scrape the little bit of nasty crusties off of here from the old rotor as well. Probably will buy a new one of these, but we'll see if we can get it to work today. The next one, in theory, 2 sparks should be this one. The other 4 I'll just ground out. We'll just do it 4 times if we have to, but I want to make sure we ground it out. I always want to make sure, if possible, once or twice isn't going to kill it, but better safe than sorry. To have your... Here, I'm over in the vise, not paying attention, I'm sorry. Always have these grounded out when you don't want the spark to just dissipate. It burns stuff out. Nice long wire on that one. That one works. It's not. Not yet. I wonder if it was making contact there. Where I had tape on there before, but I don't see any
wire.
Oh yeah, you can see the bare wire right there.
Yep.
So it was grounding itself out. I'll put it back in here and we'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Hot spark. course, this is old cloth wire. So instead of, can't use your regular strippers on
Is your knife sharp?
it. Yes,
Oh.
very sharp.
I thought you could. You kind of find a sharpener?
Yes, I did.
I just use my dad's on mine. It has to be sharper to cut through all the ceramic at work. I love outsourcing parts to other companies.
There we go. I don't know what size this is. 12 feels really thick. It's like cardboard on top of there. I don't know how they found this stuff back in the day. Not very shiny. Alright. Now. There we go. Now that it's over here. Close these in a little bit before they start. Whatever, good enough. Cool. All right. I put it on cloth this time. Yay! Yay!
Put the points on before we get too excited.
All right, right there. Yeah, it's not showing up every time because of the shutter speed. Because I saw it spark down here and it didn't spark anything. So we had a spark again. Now we're gonna put the cap on and see if we have the same result.
Please work this time. Easy. Take the scrap.
That's on. Did you stop?
I think I ran out of storage space on my phone.
Mine's still going?
I don't know.
Well, look at it.
Yeah, yours is still going.
Alright, man.
You want to swap cameras?
No. Hey! I had spark.
Yeah, spark?
Yes, I had spark. Temp 7. There we have it. It's got spark. We've got power. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. By the way, you do not want to get shocked by one of these things.
They hurt. We both had habits with it before. I had happened where our grandfather went to and we were both going for the spark plug at the same time, I think, to kill it. and then the spark jumped through his finger into my finger.
Oh, you got it worse than
That was on the Lawson.
Yeah, Lawson was evil.
He would bite you.
Straight up evil. Alright, guys. That's it for this episode of Restoration Nation.
Alright. Well, I'll see you probably next week. Put this thing on and Danny blocked the camera.
Bye!
Alright.
Get out of your way.
Alright. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Hey, you know what? Most important part.
What?
Well, if you want to keep up with the shenanigans.
Like and subscribe, please, and also share it if you could. Thank you. How do you...
Did you make that sound any less than
We're keeping that. What? Oh.
These are gonna make great extras. You better put a blooper scene at the end of the thing.
I'm gonna blooper scene if you just try to...
Wow.
I can't do it.
Alright, I guess we're giving up on that. So.
Alright. You started yet or no?
It's rolling.
Alright, let's start mine.
Rolling.
Alright, so I need a...